Is Kashmir Hindu or Muslim land? Vedic truths you were never told. Is Kashmir originally a Hindu land or a Muslim one? This video uncovers the forgotten truths from Vedic texts and the Nilamata Purana, revealing Kashmir's sacred connection to Parvati, sage Kashyapa, and ancient Sanatan traditions. Discover, what do the Vedas say about Kashmir? The story of Satisaras, the sacred lake. Kashmir's spiritual origins before recorded history. Who truly settled the land first? This is not politics, this is deep spiritual history. Watch till the end to understand the divine legacy of this land. Subscribe for more ancient truths and Vedic wisdom. Comment your thoughts. Is Kashmir a land of Dharma? According to the Vedas, Kashmir is not specifically described as the land of Hindus or Muslims. Here's why. The Vedas, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, were composed around 1500 to 500 BCE. Islam appeared much later, 7th century CE, thousands of years after the Vedas. So Muslims are not mentioned at all in the Vedas, because Islam hadn't even come into existence yet. The Vedic culture, which later evolved into what we now call Hinduism, was the dominant tradition in the regions mentioned in the Vedas. Kashmir in Vedic times. Kashmir was part of the broader region known as Sapta Sindhu, Land of Seven Rivers, or the northwestern Indo-Aryan region. Some scholars believe Kashmir is referred to indirectly in texts like the Nilamata Purana and later in the Mahabharata, but not explicitly in the Rigveda. In ancient times, Kashmir was a center of Vedic, Hindu, and Buddhist culture. It was famous for its Shaivism, worship of Shiva, especially Kashmir Shaivism, which developed later. Conclusion. In Vedic understanding, Kashmir would have been associated with Vedic, Hindu, culture. The concept of a Muslim identity had not even appeared at that time. So from the Vedic point of view, Kashmir was a land of Vedic people, later called Hindus. The Nilamata Purana, written around the 6th–8th century CE, is considered the Kashmir Mahatmya, meaning, it describes the sacredness and origin of Kashmir in Hindu tradition. Some key points from the Nilamata Purana about Kashmir. Origin. It says that Kashmir was once a vast lake called Satisaras. The lake was drained by the sage Kashyapa, a revered Vedic sage, to make the land habitable. Because of this, Kashmir is sometimes called Kashyapa Mira, the lake of Kashyapa. Divine protection. The Purana describes Kashmir as a divine land protected by various gods, particularly associated with Shiva and Devi, the goddess. Cultural practices. It describes the festivals, rituals, and daily life of ancient Kashmiris, all based on Vedic and Puranic traditions, Hindu practices. Sacred geography. Rivers like the Vatasta, modern Jhelum River, are described as sacred, and many mountains and lakes are linked to various deities. Summary. Kashmir is presented in the Nilamata Purana as a divine Hindu land, gifted by the gods, cultivated by sages, and inhabited by Vedic-following people. Islamic influence came much later, around the 14th century CE after the arrival of Islamic rulers. According to Vedic and early Indian tradition, like the Nilamata Purana, Kashmir was a Hindu, Vedic, land originally considered sacred, tied to sages like Kashyapa, and revered by gods.